Hi everyone, welcome to DOdaily, Wednesday workout. It's Des here. Thankfully, just got another 5k in, really enjoyed that. And the reason I say thankfully is because it's helping me just pick up from a couple of inconsistent days. I feel a lot better today. Productivity's been high, done a lot, still feeling a little bit tired, but it feels like I'm getting there. And that's the most important thing, isn't it? And talking about getting there, anybody who's been watching DOdaily over the last week or two will know I've been talking about Project PARKRUN PB. It's something in 2022 I'm really looking to achieve. I've set a goal where I want to get back to the fitness levels I were 4 years ago now when I achieved my PARKRUN PB. It was 2017, 22 minutes 16. Last weekend, I went along to PARKRUN to start my journey of either attacking the PB or getting as close as I can to it. Throughout the year, I'm going to be visiting different places, trying to use it as a little bit of motivation on a Wednesday, a little bit of inspiration for you guys, whether it is to get in a midweek workout or to inspire you to reach out and achieve your goals too. That's all I'm looking to do, is find that sense of achievement, a little bit of progress once again after some inconsistent running over the last couple of years for various reasons. It's just a chance for me to give it a real go. So take a look at the video, guys. Please do like, share and subscribe to it. There's some really interesting things in there. I spoke to one or two people along the way. You'll see how I got on last week. It wasn't as straightforward as I'd hoped it'd be, but at the moment, it's all a work in progress. Enjoy. This morning I'm at PARKRUN here in Nottingham. Of the 120 parkruns I've done so far, exactly half of them, 50%, have been here at one of my favourite places. It's absolutely amazing, stunning, just on the north of the River Trent, north banks of the River Trent. This morning though, it's really wet and cold, and anybody that knows Colic knows it's going to be a tough one. Whilst I won't be looking for that PB just yet, it's about putting the work in over the next couple of months. On days like this at PARKRUN, it's definitely not going to happen. Throughout the winter and the colder months, it's famed for its mud. There was even talk this morning that it might be called off for a little bit of ice. So I'm going to get along to the start, catch up with the guys before putting one of those runs in where it's just about hard work. Whilst it is muddy and wet, it'll probably strengthen the legs a little bit and help me build towards the fitness levels I need to really attack it later on.
Good morning everybody, welcome to PARKRUN. If you are a first time on tourist, can you give us a wave please?
I just jogged through from the car park. It's still absolutely pouring it down. We're just doing the briefing and the introduction at the moment. Looking forward to getting started. It's really cold.
Shoes on, they're not going to look the same by the end.
Thank you.
Thank you.
About 1.5k in, and whilst it feels a little bit warmer, I've lost the neck warmer. The mud is as bad as ever. Trying to stay on my feet, get around in one piece. I've decided that I'm just gonna saunter around, try and get round as quick as I can, but as safe as I can. Like I say, those puddles are as bad as ever. The trails aren't really doing the trick this morning either. But I suppose they're better than wearing the slicks.
Well done. Good to see you there.
We're about just over halfway now.
More than.
And I've caught up with an absolute legend. I've got Bernard with me.
Good morning, everyone.
He's ever present here at Colic. How many times have you done it?
Here,
Yeah.
about 200, this might be 270 or 260 something. I wouldn't want to boast about it.
Brilliant. That puts my 120 to shame.
No, you've got longer ahead of you.
Can I just ask, I don't want to be rude, Bernard, how old are you?
77.
77, still going strong.
Well, I wouldn't say going strong. I'd say still going.
I know of this guy because he's completed every single Robin Hood half marathon.
And full.
And what?
And full.
And full, so we can't forget that.
No.
How are you finding the mud today?
Fine. I've got grippy trail shoes on and waterproof socks.
Right, I'll leave you to it.
That's fine.
Thanks, Bernard.
It's a pleasure talking to you.
About 3.5k in now. As you can see, Colic goes back through the start. Whilst it's one lap, there's 2 laps of a small part of it. It was an absolute privilege there talking to Bernard. Somebody I've been wanting to get on the channel for so long. Absolute legend around these parts. Everybody's fully aware of his amazing achievements and how he still just does it. You might have seen there, as we was coming through the start, whilst all the humans aren't particularly enjoying it, the dogs are absolutely loving it. 4-legged friends are dipping into every puddle, you know, making the absolute most of having that opportunity. I'm at the final straight now, keeping to the promise I set myself. I'm not pushing it too hard, just going to get round. Really nice to have done it, as enjoyable as ever. Lots of great spirit and support on the course. So, here we go. Keep going, keep going.
109 again.
Thank you. Everybody's completed. We're on our way back to the car now before going to the Daleside Cafe where we all go after PARKRUN. I think on days like this it's the only reason we really come, but we'll get hot drinks and warm up and chat about all the achievements we've all had. Personally, it was a slowish one for me. I'm judging myself on a 5k I did last Sunday, where I timed myself at 29:06. It'll be a lot slower than that, but the reasons are obvious. You know, I mentioned it throughout. It's been another thoroughly enjoyable morning, despite this horrible, wet, cold, muddy weather. Is that your first one, Nicola?
No, this is my second one at Colic. Felt a lot stronger on this one. The Tuesday City Slickers sessions are really helping me get stronger. It's a real good community feeling on that group, and I strongly recommend it to anybody.
Top plug in there. Well done on the one.
Thank you.
Looking forward to the calf.
Yeah, that's made me confident.
Breakfast done, parkrun done, and a nice time in the calf with the guys, chatting about all that mud and our experience this morning. Really pleased to have got in my first of the year. My official time, 32 minutes and 50 seconds. Of course it's not what I'm aiming at, but for all the reasons discussed, that mud of course, and taking it easy, and the fact that I was running with the camera in my hand, you know, I'll look at that for next week and come up with a plan to make that a bit easier. It's just nice to get one in whilst it's not targeting the PB. What I have done is get another run in, another 5k, and it's all building stamina and strength, particularly dragging my feet through the mud. Like I said at the start, Colic's definitely my favourite, the place where I always go when I've not got plans to go elsewhere. So it's important to do my first vlog from there. Next week, I'll be visiting a brand new park run. Already looking forward to that. Already looking forward to trying to find that little bit of progress. Before signing out, I'd just like to remind you of tomorrow's live episode, Thursday Thoughts. If you've got any questions, please post them in the comments on any of the social media. It'll be great to give it my best shot in responding to whatever's on your mind. Of course, I offered that throwback last week. What I was looking for was your biggest target of 2022, the one you're most determined to achieve. It'd be great to get some responses, read them out, try and inspire people to give their targets a real go-to. So if you can support, please like, share, subscribe to the video. That'd be absolutely amazing. Until the next episode, just doing it.